I'm Courtney Ray from Mandeville High. Boating is one of the most common summer activities for teenagers to do in their spare time during the summer. When boating, safety should always be the most important factor. Especially for teenagers, it is very important for them to know all the proper boating regulations. So far in 2008, there have been nearly a dozen boating accidents and 1 fatality in St. Tammany Parish. We recently went on patrol with the St. Tammany Parish Sheriff's Office, and they helped demonstrate the proper boating procedures for that fun and safe day on the water.
One of the most important things that teens need to be aware of is the hazards of boating, particularly when you introduce things like reckless operation of a boat, or especially alcohol into boating operations. It's illegal for teens to consume alcohol, but particularly when you're driving a boat, it just makes for a very dangerous day on the river or on the lake. It goes against your insurance, it's the same penalties, it's just like getting a DWI in a car. And that's in addition to any charges that you would get for consuming alcohol as an underage person.
Not only is drinking a problem on the river, police also encounter boaters who speed.
The boat must be operated at an idle speed while it's going through that area and not throw a wake.
It's also important to know the amount of passengers allowed on your boat.
That varies depending on the type of vessel that it is. Boat manufacturers will put that information in the boat on a plate or a sticker that you can read, and it'll give you maximum weight, and it'll give you the maximum number of occupants.
From maintenance and equipment to safety and organization, a boat owner has a lot of responsibility. Although, there is a lot more to boating than just having a good time on the water. For example, the proper equipment is just as important.
The most important piece of safety equipment is this that I'm wearing right now, a PFD, personal flotation device, or a life jacket.
It is the law that every boat is required to have on board a flotation device for each passenger, a fire extinguisher, a throw cushion, flares, and a whistle or horn.
Also, a boat owner needs to learn to act fast if ever a bad situation occurs.
Especially in South Louisiana, weather patterns can shift very rapidly. You don't want to be out on an open waterway and get caught off guard by incoming bad weather. So it's always good to know, even though it may be clear like this now, if you're out on the water for a couple of hours, it's entirely possible that bad weather could come in and surprise you. If you're going to be out on the river and you don't have somebody at home that you can tell, okay, I'm going to launch at this time, I expect to be back at this time, and this is where I'm going to go, write those things out and leave them on a sheet of paper with a neighbor or just on your kitchen table. Make sure that you have a cell phone that works and that's charged up. You can call 911 from anywhere out here on a boat. A lot of times, depending on your phone, we can triangulate that signal with our 911 system and figure out approximately where you are.
To summarize, remember to have the proper equipment on board, such as flotation devices, flares, a throw cushion, a fire extinguisher, a whistle or horn, and remember to have a float plan. Also, be sure to check the weather and bring a cell phone. Pay attention to speed zones and never drink and drive.
And now that you know what you should and should not do and how to keep your trip out on the water safe, we all hope that you take the information given to you and use it to your advantage and hope that your time out on the water is a safe one. That sun's really hurting.
Hey, stay!
So hot.